Hey ho everybody, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we first made our way into space. Just space itself. Far above the planet. And, with our beautiful visage of stars, odd planetoid or two, and brand new hub area, we made our way here to the Comet Observatory, where we met up with Rosalina.
Look.
You should go to the terrace first. Please rescue the power stars in the galaxies you see there. Where we, got told of our grand mission. We have to go along these galaxies, restore the light and everything to these areas. These oddly dark areas. And fix this observatory. Maybe then we can chase after Bowser. But right now, there's not much we can do around. Garage, your one-stop shop for intergalactic starship repairs. But there's nothing here but a box. With a free one-up. As if you didn't have enough. Every time you reset the game, your lives reset too. So, yeah. If you need to rest, press plus. Choose quit to save your progress and take a rest. If you need to check the controls, press minus. You can review the basic controls and special actions there. As an example, that second part is specific to this version of the game, 3D All-Stars. And you get a nice menu. Tells you everything you need to know. Including all of the everything, honestly. Might get a few spoilers in here or there. But this also goes over co-star mode. Which I will not be showing. I do not have another person. Essentially, it's a player 2. They cannot die, they cannot do much, but they can follow you around. Player 1 plays the game, and they sort of act as an assist mode, if that makes sense. So, it's nice. There's also options, which are just cameras, and you can return to the title if you need to. But we don't need to do that. Instead, let's go into the terrace. Welcome! This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pull star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your at the pull star and press A. If you lose sight of the you can reset it with Ah. If you're playing in Nintendo Switch handheld mode, you can just tap the pull star directly on the screen. And just to see his reaction. Oops. He doesn't say anything. Let's not waste our time, These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. Numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you will be able to travel. But instead, I want to appreciate this beautiful area. Just look at it. This area of just simply a small ring of planets and galaxies. Water below, reflecting the beautiful starry sky above. And every so often, if you might see it, a shooting star streaks past, reflected in the water itself, and a galaxy shines brightly overhead. You can turn the camera every which way around here. Do you want it to be straight up and down? Go ahead. Do you want it to be an odd underneath view? Go ahead. But anyhow, let's stop screwing around. A new galaxy has appeared, after all. And that new galaxy is Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it is undeniable. We're detecting Power Star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. As you can see, there are 3 Power Stars here. Shouldn't be that hard, now should it? Anyhow, even though this is technically Star 2 of the game, let's do it. Let's go to Good Egg Galaxy! Where? It's Dino Piranha. There's a coin score in each mission too, but don't worry about it, it's just a score. Such a great song. In case you're wondering why I was standing there, well, this is why. In these rooms, you can go in first person, showing you that it really is just the like 5 walls and then whatever you wish to call that. I've honestly never been sure and never taken the time to really think about it. I love it when they do those. Also, something real funny. Who needs to change gravity? I hate it when they're just like simple. You know, they just keep going up in tone. And something I don't think I've ever done. Ever done. If I'm able to do it here. Stopped and taken a look at this. I've never noticed how odd this texture is. How it warps with how you look at it. Makes you just wonder what the heck it is. And at the same time, you can see the edge of it. I'm not going to look at it anymore. I don't want to ruin it for myself. But it's weird, huh? Ah. Now, anytime you enter a sub area, that generally means the music on the outside will restart. So, hey. For now, let's just explore the planet. And don't worry about this. It's just a loop around if you need it. However, at the same time... yeah. What do you gotta say? To pick up starbits scattered around galaxies, touch them with your... In Nintendo Switch handheld mode, you can also collect them by tapping directly on the screen. Collect 50 to get 1-up. Really wouldn't hurt to store some up. Now point Joy-Con at the screen and collect as many starbits as you can. Collect the starbits with your Mario. No thanks. I prefer to just use the controller. Good old question mark block. I always wonder with those. It's something I've never really been able to discern for myself, because I either hit them too fast or I just waste time. Are those, like, timed on how many you get? Or is it a matter of how many's in them? I'm not sure. Not sure. But for now, let's just keep exploring. Plenty around here to do. Which we've actually basically done it all. Don't worry about running over anything. No matter which way you go, all roads lead up, if that makes sense. We can just sort of skip that too if we wanted to. Now, this man, he will turn into a pole star, or he will turn into a sling star to get us up there. However, we don't need that. Something to note, if you're looking for a few extra star bits, you can actually collect star bits on fly-in to stage 2. So hey, if you get hurt, grab a coin to patch yourself up. Grab a coin to restore some life. And we've got star chips to worry about. Something I'm not sure you might be aware of, if I can manage to nail it. Oh! Please don't let me die here. I wanna show the people watching something cool. These rocks, oh my god, are destructible if you manage to hit the little gooey core. I've always thought they looked like some sort of, like, cherries thing, you know, like a little cherry snack. Like, I'm trying to think of a name, like a scone or something, I think that's the name. Just like a little round biscuit with some cherry goo in the middle that tastes nice. Or raspberry, even. I prefer raspberry. Meanwhile, this planet, for some reason, has always reminded me of a little peanut cracker snack. Not kidding. Don't know why. Oh, these things. They don't seem harmless at first, until you let them stick on you for a bit. They drain your health, but not instantly. Ah, piranha plants. Except this one can do that. And the odd part about piranha plants in this game specifically, and even in the sequel, Super Mario Galaxy 2, you can jump on them, which is super odd. I don't feel like you should be able to, especially because you couldn't in the first game. Now these little suckers, I don't remember their name, but not only do they slow you down, but they damage you over time. It's really annoying. So, let's show this off. Pew, pew, pew. And what's this? Somewhere different. This is the first example of a split path in a mission, unless I'm mistaken. It's been, admittedly, forever since I've played this game, but I know it like the back of my hand nonetheless, you know? I hope I'm not just speaking out of pompousness. But, yep, that's it. That was just a little extra area, just for the sake of being an extra area, really. If I were to look, if I could find it, we were just on it. There. What you're supposed to do is whack these plants by spinning into them to hit this guy and then stomp on him. When you do that, he'll sprout a little bulb, just like that piranha plant did in the first plant that allowed us to get over there in the first place. It's behind the plant. You can see the star line to it. Which that would have been the other way to get up here. But instead we took the alternate path and, I don't know, I think it was cooler. Better use of the surroundings. Watch out! After you spin once, you have to wait until your Luma comes back before you can spin again. Yeah, the Luma that we have with us in our hat. He's unnamed. He doesn't get a name. And also, screw your platforming. I can do it my own way. And let's go! Ooh. When I was younger, I never used to be able to get all of those. It's so good. It's an egg. Playing a ghostly theme. Yes, that's really what it is. It's a ghostly theme. We'll be hearing it later in some spooky levels. Maybe. And this doesn't do anything when you run over it. Oh, well, I'm trying to show them in some safe environment. You shoot it, and a coin pops out. But for now, spin that little walnut. Yeah, walnut tail. Spin walnut tail. But whack him with his own tail. Now he's mad. He's not dangerous at all, really. If you get hit by him, that's okay. It's the first mission. It's meant to be tough. Well, tough but easy. But he follows the good old Mario rule. 3 strikes, you're out. Unless you count that, you know, starting the fight, smack. Which if you do, good for you, then it's a 4 strikes thing. But I don't. He's a 3 strikes and you're out guy. And now, take a listen. And also, if you have been paying attention to the backgrounds, you might notice there's other things about. Things that are just interesting. Whether they be a black hole in the distance, the ships, other little planets, starting planet, but in this low poly form. Or something way, way off in the distance that looks like a pocket watch, both green and gray. It's all sorts of sights to be seen just by taking a peek around everywhere. All sorts of sights. But we're not going to take the time to appreciate everything at the moment. Why? You got a power star! Woohoo! Yeah, boy! Oh, yeah. There's a second star. You can just button mash A to get past them, and it will ask you to save your game almost every time, so that can get annoying, but meh. Those star bits are star bits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Joy-Con at the screen and point your wah at them to pick them up. If you're playing in Nintendo Switch handheld mode, you can also collect star bits by tapping them directly on the screen. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with wah and pressing ZR. I do not pronounce it ZR. I just did that for the sake of the character. Why don't we try it out? Aim it at me and feed me some starbits. Freeloader. This is required, by the way. You can't leave this. Try not to miss. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my fee for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help on your adventure. And, let me check my notes. I'd say we have enough time for maybe a little something else. Because there's a little something I'd like to show off. Back in Good Egg Galaxy. I mean, not like I can do much else now, anyway. Mission 2. A snack of cosmic proportions. That little weird planet. And that pink guy with starbits. Any excuse to hear this awesome track. And hey, these weren't here before, were they? Spinning around any circle of rocks like that in order to get, well, starbits. Starbits are everywhere, man. Everywhere. Also, there was something I neglected to do completely, because I was too busy vibing to the music, and I didn't want to ruin it for anybody else. Because say it's your first time hearing these tracks. You wouldn't want my voice over them, would you? Let's read. Gone for a long time. Need to get in? Use the pipe on the other side. But what if we go back up there? Well, is this changed? Can't use our camera here. Can only use it here. And the answer is no. It's just another ticket to a 1-up should you need it. However, I have 12 of them, so... yeah, no, I'm good. Let's just get back out there and get moving. Now, this is going to be our first example of intermission changes, as I'm going to call them from now on, now that I've said it, and my mind has been made up on that point, despite how kind of dumb saying intermission changes sounds. Where you might be retracing the... oh, get this! You can also shoot those star bits with ZR. Zap zap pow! Same your wow at a target and fire with ZR. Run into your enemies while they're stunned to finish them off. Works same as a kick. Knock them out, stun them. Well, it's like the spin on normal Goombas, I should say. But as I was trying to say, this is your first example of planetary changes between missions. Sure, you might be retreading the same steps, but, well, these rocks weren't here. Those little guys weren't here. The block is restocked. Awesome. This mission I'm not too concerned about, like, flubbing up anytime soon here, because, well, I'm being a little overdone with how much I need. Got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the pull stars and the sling stars. If you're in Nintendo Switch handheld mode, you can just tap them directly. And we're back. Sorry about that. For now, we're back. And as he said, use pull stars to just get to your destination. Which can just mean sort of doing that. Simple, right? Now we go to a pair. It's a pair. That's what it's always looked like to me. It's just a pair. We can break that and immediately get our out. If we need it. And more star bits. So many. We're already practically doubling our count. And these little sea urchin on the planet looking things. I don't actually know there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted... watch this. Ah! Oh, I missed it. You see, you could actually take that second star right there, and it would lead you to a different planet. If I remember right, it's literally just that one right there. I'll come back and I'll show y'all, just to make sure I'm doing it right. But, for now, let's just keep getting our stars. Don't worry. I shouldn't say don't worry, I should more say don't bother trying. You can't whack a question mark box open by just smacking it in the side or hitting it from the top. It has to be on the bottom. And those stars, the same goes for full-on normal-ass stars, too. You cannot get past them well, I should say, you can get past them by doing nothing. You don't need to take them. They are not required. Is this going to be another one that I can do? Yeah! Secondary planet. Which leads us back to the pair. Should we need to go there in case we screwed anything up, like accidentally taking the pull star, instead of doing what I wanted, which is getting more of these. Come on. Kick him. Something real funny. If you just don't move, you'll whack yourself and you'll lose a ton of star bits like Sonic, but you don't actually take damage. Thankfully. Imagine if you did. But hey, let's go. And now to just shake wildly because I need this second pull star. Got it. We still haven't gone to that egg planet yet. But that's okay. Guess we're going to it now. Ah, this music is so good. We could leave right away. But should we leave right away? That's a matter of this man. This is a hungry Luma. Got any... Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty Starbits? If you feed me a bunch of Starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform! I'm famished. I need 100 Starbits to curb the hunger pains. Yep, he's why I've been collecting so many. And we're ignoring him. Yep, ignoring him completely. I need to go find that star once more. Hello again. Ah, I saw it there. Boop. For now. The Dr. Mario pill looks like it's in order to go into, Well, you'd be wrong. Instead, we're just going to simply go along this again. I was trying to long jump again. Glad I didn't. Let's make our way over to that egg once more. Because you see, instead of taking that path, we just land. And instead... Okay. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! Bing! Bah. A new planet was born. And it has a pink star. Yes, he's required this time. Don't worry. That Dr. Mario pill's looking ever more tantalizing. So if we just pick this guy. So, this planet. Really quick, I want you all to take note of this planet. Take note of what it looks like. Now, I've mentioned just a little earlier that planets get a low poly version when they aren't in use / are very far away. Either or. Like, if you don't need to go to it for a mission, why render the full high-quality version? That'd just take up more space, wouldn't it? But some planets get a high and low quality versions that seem correct. So, well, this one's different. I'll leave you all to see exactly what I'm talking about at a later point. But we can't go in here. We can only walk around the outside of this pill. Even when I was younger, I thought it looked like an odd pill. Heck, I think it's even on the front of the box. The original box. And don't worry about this bottom part. You actually can't get in here. However, when I was younger, this spot always looks like some sort of golf thing straight out of Mario Golf, Toadstool Tour or something. You know, like a target. That just might be young me talking. But this is every modern Sonic fan's worst nightmare. 2D sections. Movement is actually restricted. Holding up or down, pure down, works the same as holding left and right, respectively. Nothing can really be changed about that here. It ruined the section, after all. And as you can see, these sections are a little split. You might be just saying, geez, I better watch out I don't fall down. About that. Pretty sure I didn't even need to spin jump there. That right there is a hard example to get squished by. I say as I almost get squished by it. Is an example of a crush death. Yeah, You don't take crush damage anymore. This isn't Super Mario 64. You just die. That's it. Crushes are no longer a sort of, oh, well, that's okay, I took a little damage, I'm alright. But it's a matter of you're dead. So, did any of you happen to take note of that texture that we were standing on top of when we went into that last star? I hope you did, because it's really important for something really, really soon. Because I only learned this factoid just a little bit ago, actually. And by a little bit ago, I mean a few weeks at time of recording, which you all know the date if you watched the first episode and are watching these. I want you all to take a look around. Not here. So what if we go to the other end? Could it be here? Doesn't seem to be. How about here instead? Nothing but the skybox. Ah, but there was our first glimpse of it. One of the planets that we went to just before. I told you to take note of it. I told you about a little something called low poly models and high poly models. Do you see anything out of the picture? There's our starting planet. There's the pear. There's the egg, the pill. That which still for some reason has its rocks modeled on it. This far away. And then there's that. That egg star-shaped planet, with the same texture as what we launched off of at the top of here, should not be here. That is the low poly model for that odd planet that we climbed up just to get into the pill planet. It's a simple mistake that I don't think many people, if any, really took the time to notice without going out of their way to do it, just like I am here. It's a cool little fact, and I only learned it recently. But anyhow, now we get to deal with pole stars. Oh, what? Don't worry, I don't think you can fling yourself off of this one. Gravity will catch you. I think it's nice to you, at least, in that regard. However, if I'm remembering right, you don't even need the pole stars. And we're back. Woohoo! That was certainly a snack of cosmic proportions. My score updated, increased to star bits, and a new galaxy. Well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. Save your game. Something to note, you cannot press left or right or whatever to just do that. And if you can, it might be before you press the cursor button. I haven't really bothered because I usually just use the cursor regardless. But anyhow, next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we go back to Good Egg Galaxy and finish it off. And maybe see what this new frontier has for us. Who knows? But I will see you guys then.